All right. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Third Take or whatever we're calling this podcast. I don't even remember. It's been so long. The NFL draft is Thursday. It is 12:34 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and we were bored, so we decided we were going to come on here and just me and D. We're just gonna because our other guys know the draft and stuff, but we've had our own conversations while we've been lifting and stuff about the draft. So we thought we'd come on here and just talk about the draft, talk about what we think our team should do, what we think other teams will do, and then we'll make our official predictions. So D's gonna pull up the old simulator, and we're gonna just gonna start ripping.
Yeah. Mm,
I'm not in my office shirt today. I'm in my normal. I'm in my rocking chair, so I can rock. Really get into business here.
Erica looks higher. Let's
So.
see what's in fine.
All right, pick number one. I think it's pretty obvious that Mendoza is going to
Ooh,
go here. Personally, I think the Raiders should trade this pick away. Suck one more year and draft quarterback next year. I truthfully don't think Mendoza is the truth. I don't think Mendoza is going to work out, especially behind that awful Raiders offensive line. Even if they let him sit behind Kirk for a year, I just don't have long-term belief in Mendoza. I'm a hater. I know it's fine, but
I
Mendoza is
think
obviously the
he's
pick here.
I think he's good enough. We see Wisher the quarterback, and it's not this when he will need a quarterback this bad.
Good,
But
good enough at the number one overall pick is crazy work.
yeah, I'm saying good enough for the number one overall pick. Like,
Number two, we've heard a lot of
yes,
rumblings about David Bailey. I think Arbor Reese is the true pick here. I do think David Bailey's a good prospect. He does have like a little bit of the, I don't know, like not off the field issues, but he had got into some fights and stuff this past season. But uh, I mean, I think it's all smoke screens. Like they canceled their meeting with David Bailey, which is that a smoke screen? Are they sold on Arvell Reese? I don't know. I would love for them to take David Bailey and for the Cardinals to pass on to pass on Arvell Reese and Arvell Reese to fall into the Titans' lap. But I don't see that happening. I got Arvell Reese here.
yeah, I think I think there's a very good split like sure. Let's say
Hold on, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, hold on. Talk.
okay, okay, I got
Okay.
you now.
All right. But yeah, I think my official predictions are about Reese here. I don't know what you're thinking, D.
I like something in me's telling me they're gonna go Bailey. Like he's gotten so
Just
much
don't see
buzz
it.
lately that I think Reese is the better player, but like Bailey, he's for sure an edge rusher. He's
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But like the Jets need linebackers as well. So I just think it's a pick. Like whatever he becomes in the NFL, I think it's like he's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like I think he's gonna end up being
yeah, yeah,
the better. He's gonna be a
yeah.
great player no matter where he plays.
Uh,
But
like
it
I'm
would be tough to
obviously
take a linebacker at number two.
I'm obviously like not as in tune as like these professionals or something, but there's got to be a reason why Bailey's getting more buzz too than Reese lately. Like,
Yeah, I mean
there's gotta be
he
a reason
was
for it.
no doubt the Bain and Bailey were easily ranked above him until almost a month ago. So
Yeah. But, I also think it's more interesting if Reese goes at two. 'Cause I think it opens up more stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm good with Reese at two.
yeah. Fine, fine. Here's where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Now, the
So,
last few days, there's been a lot of reports about Jeremiah Love supposedly going here. I don't see that happening. I really like. I think and we'll get into the Titans pick at four. We all know how I am with the Titans. If you couldn't tell in the background, but it
Three.
I don't I think number four is like low key a reach for Love, so I think three is even more of a reach, especially when there's just these gapping needs for the Cardinals. I think Francis Manu, I think it's Wonga. I don't know how to say his name. I think that is like the pick here. Realistically, like I think
Yeah.
that's the pick they should go
So
with. But with Bailey
what
on
do,
the board, it's kind of hard to. I don't think there's a bad pick.
what do you think they will do? 'Cause I'm leaning towards trading back because I think
I
they
don't
can get
think they'll trade
so rid of
back.
it.
I don't
I don't
think they'll
know.
trade back. I think the Titans will trade back before the Cardinals trade back, honestly. I mean, I guess technically you could like they could like trade back with if they're looking to trade. I would put it this way: if they're looking to trade into the first round to draft Ty Simpson, I think they trade back because they're going to get that later round pick. Like if they trade back with like KC or somebody, like I feel like they'll or maybe like even like that like maybe they trade back like Dallas decides to trade up and maybe they try to trade that 20th pick back to the back end of the first round and gain some later picks and gain more positions. Like if they're gonna take Ty Simpson, I see them trading back. But are we
So
doing
what I
trades in our mock draft here?
we have to. It's a mock draft. It never goes how it's supposed to. Like we get it straight wrong, who cares? I'll show you the thing that I was looking at. I do think it's Kansas City. So I think
Why is
they would
Kansas City
love
trading
this.
up that like I don't think Kansas City's pawning off
They
the other first round pick
can't,
to trade up. I don't see them Kansas City
but
trading up.
they also have the ability to get one of these really good edge rushers that they've been lacking. Like
I just don't think they'll do that. I think the value of having two players for Kansas City is more than having one superstar at the top of the draft.
yeah. So it was I think I had
Nine and
it's like
29.
this.
I
Yeah,
just
there's
don't
three
think
nine and
Casey's giving up
29.
that much for that pick. I really don't. I don't think they would do it.
But is it that much so? Like, wouldn't they rather just have that really good player and figure it out from there?
So
Like they have 40 still.
you're talking realistically the best offensive tackle in the draft and a wideout at 29 or David Bailey. I'm taking the offensive tackle and David ba and the receiver. And then they
Right?
can pick there's a couple or a receiver at 40 and another edge at 29. I think having those three picks is more valuable for KC now to win now than it is to trade up for Bailey.
I think they'd rather have Bailey though. That's the thing. Do
I
you
dis
think Arizona should stick here? Three.
I'm not saying Arizona shouldn't trade back. I just don't think KC. I think Arizona would be fine trading back with KC. I just don't think KC. I think the maximum KC would give is 9 and 40. I don't think they're giving up 29 to move up four spot or to move up what was it five spots, six
But then
spots.
again, if you're KC,
They
like
could
it's
sit at
11
9.
spots.
They could sit at 9 and take uh realistically they could sit at 9 and probably get one of the top three edge rushers. I mean, it's not crazy to say that Ruben Bain falls to him at 9.
I don't see Bing getting there at 9, but he definitely could.
I mean,
Um,
he
is
probably I doubt he makes it past Washington, but like Micah Parsons wasn't supposed to like
is
we've seen it every year with these edge rushers. They're not supposed to
yeah.
fall and they always fall.
Is
But
there
I just
another is there
KC
another team you
isn't a
see?
like trading
Is there
up.
another Yeah, is there another team you see maybe trading up?
Washington has been rumored to trade up. Dallas has been in the rumblings to trade up, but other than that, I just don't think any like outside of Dallas and Kansas City, like Washington's the only other team that really makes sense because like a team like the Cardinals or the Titans, they're not gonna move out of the top 10 for like a second round pick. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Like obviously they're gonna get this year's pick. It's just nobody's giving up draft capital next year. So if you have two first round picks this year, it's different. If you understand what I'm saying.
What if Kansas City does something like give up? What if they give up 20 in their first from next year? Is that
They won't do
intriguing at
that.
all?
They won't do that.
What if they're going to be contending?
No team. I would be shocked if any first round pick for the 2027 NFL draft is moved. Teams view this draft as like one of the best ones ever. They teams are in awe of next year's draft and they will not give up next year's draft capital.
But if you're naturally getting a premium on next year's draft capital, and it allows you to move into the top five of this draft to get a player that you really like when you don't even know where you're going to be next year, I think there's definitely like
I just don't
validation
think
to that.
KC does it. I don't think KC
Maybe
gives it. I don't think any team's going to give up a pick next year unless it's like a team like maybe like that's like picking 20 or later and they're trying to jump up in the top 10 for like a Jordan Tyson type guy. That's the only time I see a team moving up. Like I don't see a team like KC moving up because I don't think KC like unless they're rushing Mahomes back, I don't see KC winning a bunch of games next year. Like you know what I mean? They could obviously if Mahomes is back week one, but why rush Mahomes back when you know what I mean? Like why'd you do that?
Mah- Mahomes could be back like week 5, and they could be 1-4 and still be in it. Like I don't
Um,
think it's I don't know possibility.
if you're sold on them, I mean, but like what does a trade back with Tennessee look like? Either one. I mean, like
But
I think if KC's trading up, it's 9-40 for their number three. Maybe like a fifth round
you're
pick
talking you're
thrown
talking
in.
about you're talking about Tennessee trading back.
No, I'm talking if KC moves up to three, I don't think they give up 29 and 9. I don't
Look
see
at
it
this.
happening.
Look at this again.
Like I don't think it like I think it makes more sense for Dallas to move up and give up 12 and 20 than for KC to give up 9 and 29. Personally, I just don't see it happening.
I don't know. I feel like Kansas State's defense isn't in that bad of a spot. Like they don't have any corners, yes,
Yeah,
but
so you
you
can
can
take
get
a
a
corner at 29. Like did
you can get a corner at 40. Like there's a lot of corners in that 20 to 40 range or 30 to 40 range.
yeah, but why would you? They're not trading 9 and 29 to move up 6 spots. They're not doing it. I'm telling you, like that just doesn't
Okay.
make sense. 9 and 40 would be the most they'd give
But
up.
what about like 9, 40? This already says it's likely acceptable. I don't know if they do that
So,
unless like Arizona just doesn't like anybody there.
like
I
I
think
think
they can
like it'd
get
be like
maybe they
scroll
can
down.
get Maui maybe they can get Maui Noah at 9 and
Yeah,
they think
I think that's like Arizona like and I think it'd be like in 176 is probably like the most. I think that's probably where they'd be.
say maybe like a third or fourth next year. But
Not, I mean, yeah, like do like a fourth next year.
next year.
That's like
I
the
mean,
most
I
that right there. Like if you like Casey moving up, I'm fine with it. But that's the most I would think they'd give up.
I think they would do that. I think Arizona's in a good spot to move back. Like they don't need a really good edge rusher right now. They'd probably rather if they do go get Ty Simpson, they'd rather get that tackle to protect him or
Yeah,
something, or get a receiver at
they're
9 or
getting a
something.
high second round pick
Or
that
not a receiver.
you can get you can use, but then you're gaining that high second round pick and the fourth round pick next year, and likely you're still going to get at worst case scenario the second best tackle in the draft or the fourth, fifth best ed or third or fourth best edge rusher. So I think it's a move they would
Something like
make.
that. Yeah.
Obviously, if Casey offers 9 and 29, yeah, no brainer, right? For sure. I think you accept that. And I think it's the same situation with the Titans. If if Dallas or Kansas City calls, but I would do that. And then I think KC goes Bailey there at 3.
You good with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And yeah, I think they would go Bailey. Just getting such a high impact defensive guy
And
that's
then
going to help
so
them win now. I think
yeah,
would be
Arbel
great.
Reese, David Bailey go off the board, so it leads us to the Titans pick at 4. Obviously, this is the pick that I've done the most research and stuff into. I know Jeremiah Love is by far the betting favorite. I think it's even money right now to if you wanted to bet on him, it's like almost like guaranteed, basically, is what people think. I love Jeremiah Love as a prospect. I just don't think it's like I don't think that's what they should do here. I think they should go trade back to like 7 with Washington, honestly, and then take whoever falls to you. Um, but for the mock drafts, I'm still gonna predict Jeremiah Love.
You you don't think they'll trade back?
I hope they do. I mean, I hope they trade back like like I don't know what the trade back looks like, but considering that
Like
KC
where?
already traded back, I don't if KC trades up to 3, I don't see Tennessee trading back. It would have to be KC or Dallas. That's the only. I think if KC
I,
trades up, it'll be with the Titans,
I don't
personally.
I don't want to say I don't see us trade like Dallas trading up to four,
Because if KC
but
trades up with anybody in the top five, it'll be the Titans because they know like well, finish your thought.
I was just saying I don't think they trade up to four, but if they really just don't like anybody in the 20 range, which I feel like if they get somebody in the 20 range, it would probably be a reach at a linebacker, which in that case they should just trade back. And you
Right.
still want to have that pick anyway. So, because they don't have a second, they're not picking until the third. And
Yeah,
I mean,
but like to go back to like my thought, I was blanking on what I was going to say. Borgonzi worked for the Chiefs for 17 years. Like if the Kansas City's trading up, they're trading up with the familiar guy, right? But I would still say Jeremiah Love here. I don't think it makes sense for like realistically. I mean, like if Dallas calls and goes, we'll give you 20 and George Pickens. Sure, right? Because I just don't think Dallas would want to give up both their first round picks. Um, right? Because then you trade up and
yeah,
you're able to get, a great edge rusher at 4, and then you can take a receiver at 12. I think they should do that. I'm not saying they should trade into the Titans. I truthfully think you have 2 first round picks. I think you should trade George Pickens and draft a receiver. Even I think you can get a solid replacement at what are they really they're gonna pick 42, like one of those
they don't
like
have a
six.
second.
Oh, you
They
don't
don't
have
have
a
a second.
second? Okay,
Yeah.
that's different. Who'd you trade your second
It,
for?
I think it might have been in, what was it?
I don't remember you
For
guys trading
Quentin
your second.
Williams, maybe? I think it was
Huh,
for Quentin.
interesting. But
Um,
yeah, Jeremiah Love would be my prediction here.
it would be tough to predict like back-to-back trade ups. So that makes sense. Um, I could definitely see a trade down with Washington if they really like Love, because like there's a very good possibility that if they don't trade up, like Love goes, Tate goes, and then they don't get that playmaker that they want, and then maybe they
Yeah.
have to reach on somebody, or they, or maybe they
But
can
like you
trade back.
said
But
earlier, though, like you texted me and you're like, I don't know if you said we should or if would we, like if the Giants said we'll give you Scat and number 4, there are number 5. Like
yeah,
I mean, I don't think the Titans say no necessarily.
and it's like how in love are you with Love is the big thing. Like if you guys
I'm not.
are, well,
Like,
I'm
like,
saying
like,
I
like,
thought
like,
Tate
yeah,
is.
like if the Titans are gonna take like Bane or Sonny Styles at 4, and the New York calls and goes, "We'll give you Scat for to move back." So you're gonna save what $2 million, and then you're gonna get a good running back, and you're gonna get the player you want. I mean, I'm not saying Scatabo is like the best case scenario for a running back, you know what I mean, coming off the injury, but it's kind of like, what I mean, you save some money and you move back a spot. Who cares?
It would be hilarious if they offered that trade and then they throw you a little curveball and then they take Styles after you guys wanted to trade back and take Styles. Then you just can still grab Love.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious, but obviously
If they did that, even if they didn't draft, I don't think they'd take Love. I think they'd take Bane.
uh Giants. Um
I think
I
this
re-
has got to be Styles, right?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of Tate. Obviously, I really want the Cowboys to get Styles, so I'm a little bit biased that I don't want them to get him. But
They're
I've
not
seen a lot
taking
of Tate.
Tate.
Why not? Like
If they're taking a
a
receiver, they're taking a receiver at 10. They're not taking Carnell Tate at 5. They're not.
what?
Carnell Tate's not
So
worth the 5th pick. I mean,
why not? He's like the best receiver in the class.
oh
Got
yeah, in a
big
in a in
frame,
a mid
does
class.
everything.
Carnell Tate would be a late first round pick in like the last 4 drafts.
Be a late first round pick. He's number four on the big board. Like, okay, maybe he's end of. Maybe he's like a mid
He's not getting
first,
picked at
but
5. Just take Sonny Styles. Suck it up,
okay.
Dallas. He's not. I get. This is where Cardinal Tate's going right here. Number 6 of the Browns. There's
So
like
why? What's the difference
why
between
would the
5 and 6
Giants
then?
take Cardinal Tate at 5 when they can take Malachi Lemon or the best receiver in the class, Jordan Tyson, at 10?
Maybe they don't like him. Not everything. I haven't seen a single thing about. I've seen a little bit of Tyson, but I haven't seen a single thing about Lemon and
They
at
have Malik Neighbors
10.
coming back. They're not worried about.
Yeah, but
They have bigger needs, man, than like Sonny Style. You take Styles and you worry about the other positions at 10 or the second round. Like the receiver position, you can hit on like the first 3 rounds. So it's like you take the insane prospect in Styles for
um,
sure.
Cleveland.
Tate's on the board.
Cle-
They're taking Tate. I mean, maybe they go, for Francis the tackle. Maybe I don't think so, but maybe.
I don't think they would. I think their receiver room is so depleted. I
Yeah.
don't think they would. I think they have a later
Uh,
first. Like I th I think there's a good possibility maybe they go a receiver at 24 instead,
yeah. I mean, if their
and
plan is to
then
go receiver at 24, they like it probably may
there's
honestly it makes
guys.
this is why receivers always fall because it's like they always feel like there's like good receivers in like mid to early second round. So a team like Cleveland's like, let's take the tackle or the edge at 7 and then draft a receiver at 24. And then that's why you get to like 18, 19, 20, and you have guys like Emeka Ibuka just sitting there or JSN just sitting there. Flowers or
Uh,
I mean Flowers is a bad example. He was a late second round pick that kind of flew up draft boards, but
I mean
anyway.
they could definitely go Mago at 6.
Well, the
If
issue is
they
like their entire like offensive line left in free agency, so it's like it's tough for when
they
you have a
signed a few
quarterback like
guys.
Sanders. Yeah, I know, but it's still tough when you have a guy like Sanders that has happy feet in the pocket. I think Washington goes Ruben
And,
Bain here for sure.
and is there anything else feasible? I mean, I've seen a lot of downs, but I do think they would
Yeah, I
take
mean
Bain.
Downs is that's a fine pick there. I think they do one or the other. This is where it gets interesting is like it's like where does New Orleans go?
Um,
I think they try to go to replace Alontae Taylor, honestly. I think they go corner.
yeah, I would think the lane.
I feel like that's got to be
Yeah,
the pick there.
yeah. If there's no weapons left or Bane, I think they definitely go man score. And then the Cardinals, I think they get Goy here.
Yeah,
If he gets real low.
if he falls, that's like what people thought the third overall pick should be. So it's like they got their the player they wanted for what 6 spots cheaper, and they gained a second and a fourth round pick. They're very
Yeah,
happy.
yeah. Uh, and then New York. Do you think
Uh,
they go receiver here?
I don't. I think they
I
go. I
I
think they go. I think they take Downs, honestly.
I
But
was thinking that also.
I think they're going to bolster defense. They're going to hope that they're gonna try to beat their receiver in the second round, and they're gonna hope that Malik Neighbors is healthy.
Yeah, I think they go bounce. No, maybe. I really
Miami
don't.
is in a take best player available situation here, so I think they probably go Malachi Lemon. I think they want to get a offensive, considering they traded um, Jalen Waddles to Denver. I think they go Malachi Lemon and try to get a receiver in that room to help little safety blanket for Malik Willis. But I mean, maybe Tyson,
I
but probably not Tyson, honestly.
so I would think Tyson over Lemon because I feel like Lemon is better in slot role. He can play wherever, but like that's where
Yeah,
he's
but
gonna.
he's a safer pick. So I think I don't think
Do
Tyson's
they
going to get drafted this high.
do they need a safer pick or do they take that home run swing? Like what do they have to
They
lose?
need a bunch of safe picks. They need a bunch of guys that are just they need more than one receiver. They could draft anything. I mean, they could go McCoy here. I mean, literally, like, you could pick anybody in this top five right here. You
I
could pick
think
anyone
I
in this
think
tops in this and on the board right now, and it would be like, okay, the Dolphins need it. I think they
I
do
think
go offense though. I don't think they
McCoy.
go defense because they gotta help out Malik a
Yeah,
little bit. They're paying him all this money. Um,
I think McCoy's gonna slip. I don't know how far, but I mean, more and more injury concerns come out each day. Like got like
yeah.
cartilage damage that could keep him out all year. So um, they could go line. This could also help Willis, but I don't know if there's any linemen that you want in this range.
No, I think this is I think this is like it's tough, right? It's a tough pick. Um,
I
Honestly,
This is
I
the
could see him
weird part of the
trading back.
draft. Yeah, is there a team that like makes sense here? Like,
I
there a team
mean,
that wants to jump up and snag somebody? Like,
if Detroit's in love with with Spencer Fano, I could definitely see him, you know, giving up a fourth round pick or a third round pick to jump up six spots to
the one, the
draft.
one, the one thing with Detroit is I think they're just gonna sit and wait for one of the linemen. 'Cause
But there's so many offensive linemen behind him. It's like it's tough to see them wanting to give up a third or a fourth round pick to move up there.
exactly, yeah.
So
Uh,
I don't I think there might be a team that wants to move up, but I don't think it happens. I think they just go receiver and you know play for a top
I mean,
pick.
do you feel like Philly moving up if they're gonna move Brown and they're gonna get something like draft capital for Brown, draft a
Right.
receiver?
Nah, they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up to move up because like there's going to be receivers there at the draft for them to take or for them to where they already pick. So I don't see it happening.
Do you think Lemon?
Yeah, I mean Lemon would be my prediction here. I think the injury concerns for Tyson are scaring a lot of teams away. And if you're a team like um the Dolphins, you're going to draft a guy that's going to get the ball fucking 70 times this year. You don't want a guy that's going to be hurt after four games. I think they
I
want to. I think they're going to draft a safety blanket for Malik, which is the slot guy,
I
personally.
I I think that that's my way to look at it. I think Tyson could very easily go in the top 10 though. I think there's gonna be teams that look past the injuries and they're just like this guy could be a freak. Guy could be the guy that turns around our receiver room. I think
Tyson's the
somebody might
guy I
take a chance on
want,
that.
honestly. I mean, like I would be happy if we traded back to seven and took Tyson, or traded back to 12 and took Tyson. Like I don't like I would be fine with that. Um, but we'll see what happens.
The lemon. Cowboys. So I like McCoy, but he's the
The injury
injuries are just
concerns are
concerning.
tough.
Um,
Thieneman has
I,
really started to. He's a freak. Eight INTs last year. Safety at the 12th pick is just tough though when it's not the second best safety in the draft. The 12 is tough. You
yeah,
just don't need a tight end.
there's just not a lot here that is like intriguing. It's just a like pick, but I
I
feel like
mean,
maybe
you need a tackle. I think you probably just go tackle.
I think we need
This,
guard. We
tackles
other
are my
source
needs, but
tackle.
yeah,
Um,
I think this scenario right here is why you guys do end up trading up, in my opinion.
yeah, here I think we either do trade up or honestly looking at this, I
Cause
think
like, for example, if you gave like 12 and 20 to the Titans, right, and you take your guy that you need, I think this like if the Titans are picking right here or the Cardinals are picking right here, the options on the board are a lot better fit like for that type of team than for you guys.
I mean looking at this now, I think trading back honestly isn't it seems good. Like getting more
You guys won't
volume
trade
on
back.
defense,
Trading back at 12, like what are you trading back for?
like late first and like a second or third, like nothing
You're
crazy,
gonna
but
you're gonna lose 20 picks in draft position to gain a third round pick. I mean, I know. I think you guys. take. I think you'd take Fano before
20
you move back. You
picks.
said late first round pick. It'd be
Yeah, so like, is there a team that makes sense to trade up here? Like,
no team that I don't think any of those teams are giving up capital to move up. Like, what are they moving up for?
does anybody want Tyson? Like, I think Tyson, like, somebody's gonna jump up for
I think a
him.
team in the 20 range is just like if he falls to us, he falls to us. And if he doesn't, he doesn't.
Yeah, who's taking Tyson? Like, Baltimore? Does that
I don't
seem
think
like the
Baltimore's
most?
taking Tyson.
Who are they taking them?
Uh,
Hard?
the, I think they'll end up going Kendrick Folk probably. He's an edge. There's a D tackle on the board.
There's
But
not a lot for D
yeah,
tackle. It's just
Peter
once,
Woods.
really.
I think Peter Woods is the pick there.
That's like a reach. Like, the only reason he's been going up boards is just because there's no other D tackles. Like,
Yeah, but
he,
a D
he's like,
tackle prospect like
he's like
that is
small. He's 6'2".
it's not really small for a D tackle.
I remember hearing a lot of stuff that he's small. I don't
I
know.
mean, that's
It's definitely
undersized. I wouldn't say small, maybe. Like it's kind of tough. I just
it's
think
definitely a
that's
weird spot for the Cowboys. Yeah, maybe they don't trade back, but it seems like there's a lot of like backers that are good in the 30 to 40 range, or 30 to 50, and
like
like
I just
both
don't think
corners.
I just don't see like I don't know. I just don't see
I'm just curious, like
I don't think there's teams that will I don't think any team's gonna pay to trade up where you are. That's just my thing.
I said about pay a lot, and the Cowboys looking for a lot. Is there a team that's like, why not? Or they are, or it's like you're only giving up later first and a third. But I think the Cowboys do just need like more bodies on defense. And
Yeah.
if there's nobody you like, or if the one body you do like might not even be a body for you in McCoy,
I haven't heard any of this stuff about McCoy. I still think McCoy's the pick here.
I think McCoy would be here at 20 because of the investment.
No, he
Even
won't be
then,
there
I think they'd
20.
be hesitant.
Baltimore or Tampa will take him.
I think Sadiq will go to one of these teams. I think it's most likely Tampa Bay. I think Baltimore wants to go lineman more than anything. They're a good guard. They have a pretty low on here, but I've seen him to Baltimore a decent amount.
I mean,
Ione.
we
I'm
don't even
fine
know.
with
We don't even know like what the truth behind this knee injury report is. It's
they
probably a
don't have
fucking
anything.
smokescreen. Dallas probably put this out to try to get him to fall to 20. Because if you guys don't take him at 12, he you know what I mean? If you don't take him at 12, you're looking at him at like the only teams in between you that are probably Baltimore or Tampa. And I don't think so basically you're hoping that they see the injury report and they don't draft him. But what if Baltimore's the one that put this smokescreen out and you guys pass on him and then Baltimore takes him? So I don't think he makes it to 20 personally.
I don't think it's a thing where it's like Cowboys are praying he makes it 20. I think it's a thing where if he gets to 20, it's like six. There's nobody else here we'd love. Let's just draft him and hope for the best. We already got somebody else. And
Or you go Tyson and
it's
trade
good.
Pickens for a corner.
Hmm?
So, or you go Tyson and trade Pickens for a corner.
I think that's a valid like thing to do. Like if we
Uh,
trade,
I
if
don't
we
think it'll
traded
happen, but yeah.
no, but if we traded 20 and Pickens for four, and then we took like Styles, and then we took Tyson at 12. Like I think they'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think corner out of all the things we do need is the one thing we have a little bit at. Like obviously we want more help, but uh,
I don't know if the Titans would take 20 and four. 20 and Pickens for four. Like Pickens owed
that's
a
what you said
lot of money.
earlier. So
I know,
that's what I was
I
thinking.
know, but I know, but I don't even know if they accept it because Pickens just owed so much money. But like we have money to spend though. I don't know. There's so many like different. You could argue it. I think McCoy's a pick here. That's be my prediction. It's like tw
It's fine.
15 minutes on one pick.
Right. But to be 100% honest, I don't think they'll end up with the 12th pick when it's all said and done. I think this will be something else.
Yeah, probably. I definitely agree. It doesn't, from the reports and everything, like and like look at the board, it just doesn't seem like a pick you guys. I'm not saying you move like even if you're keeping 20, I could see you guys moving up to like 8 with New Orleans or something. I think
Yeah.
Fano goes here for sure. I think the Rams take him. I know there's a lot of reports about Rams going receiver. I don't think they go receiver. I think they go tackle.
I think if Lemon should they go in just because
Yeah, yeah, it's
seems
kind of
to
a different
fit,
from
but they don't need another like
outside threat.
home, home run pick with Tyson.
But like the way they run their offense, and like they're in bunch and like they like to use tight ends. I don't think they need like a. I don't think they're spending a first round pick on a third string receiver. I just don't.
He's gonna be pseudo Adams role once he's gone.
Who did the
They'll
Rams
have
trade to get to 13?
Ethan 13, James Pierce pick last year
I was gonna
with
say
Atlanta.
forgot
He played
they
for Atlanta's first. Would have looked like a good trade for Atlanta because head case.
have Pierce's and
But
trying to kill people.
yeah,
Baltimore.
Baltimore. I think they go with the guard here. I've seen him a decent amount. I like everything I've seen
Yeah, I
is
mean, I don't disagree.
guard is such a big need for them. I would love for them to go with Mason if he's still on the board here because like they need receivers. Like the receiver depth is
It's just the front
like
office, man. Things don't change. They're not going to take a receiver this high. They never do.
I mean, it took Zay. Wasn't he a
Yeah,
first
like at
round pick?
like 28, 27.
Yeah.
They're
I don't know.
not.
They like
I
Lamar.
think they go guard.
Like
I
they
think they go guard. I think Tampa goes Kendrick Folk, and I think the Jets take Tyson.
Team's five. He's been falling down boards. He started in like 10-ish range, and he's just been flipping. Yeah, I'm good with guard to Baltimore. Here, I think
Yeah,
it's Sadiq. I think Sadiq goes here. He seems like,
yeah. The tight end.
yeah, I think he's really good with
No,
Tampa.
they'll go Kendrick Folk.
Like, I don't know, he's just not like good. Like got the measurables, but just wasn't very good.
I don't think Tampa drafts a tight end 15th overall. Don't see it.
Oh, Sadiq is pretty much just another receiver. They lost Evans, so they need a red zone guy. He's going to be pretty
I
much
mean,
just like
I'm fine with
slow
it,
and
but I think
soon.
Edge is the pick there. But
I think Falk's more of like a run stopping guy that has to like work into pass
feels very
rush.
high for a tight end. But I'm fine with it.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Let me look up Sadiq last year. He's
just
just
draft him. It's fine. Trying to keep this under an hour.
way too late for that.
These
The
a lot of these
Jets.
should fly. Jets. I feel like if Tyson's on the board, they just take Tyson. Like I mean,
Yeah. Again,
You're
I think
still going to
Tyson.
suck this year with you're still going to be bad this year with Geno, but now you have Tyson and Jarrett Wilson for whatever quarterback you get next year, plus Arvell Reese on the other side of the ball. And then I think Freeland goes here. I mean, I think it's a toss up between Freeland or Lomo, whoever they like. Uh, Minnesota definitely goes. They have like they're going to take the safety. I feel like they have to go the safety.
I've seen some buzz for the McNeil Warren, but I think they
Yeah,
do go Heeneman.
8 INTs last year. Definitely go him. Got to replace Harrison Smith. Another white boy to replace Harrison Smith. Uh,
Uh,
Panthers
here,
go the tackle that's left for sure, just to help Bryce.
I've seen him. I've also seen the McNeil Warren. He's a lot lower on this board, but a lot of boards have had McNeil Warren at like 20.
Yeah,
I I think they need help on. I think they need help on defense, and
they do, but I feel like with like
they
this
have linemen.
was
Like
like
they signed what was it? Not Elton Jenkins, the other Rasheed Walker or whatever. Like they
oh
signed
yeah.
the. It's not like it's just tackle here at like number one.
I mean,
I think
maybe they
they're
go Peter Woods, but I mean, it'd be to me, it'd be Peter Woods or the tackle, whichever you want,
I
whichever one you think.
think I'd rather go Low over Woods. I'm good
And
here.
just back to the next Cowboys pick. I mean, Kendrick Falk's the obvious pick. Taking the
Yeah,
edge.
I think it's Falk. I don't think there's anything else here that really makes sense. Like
Uh,
Mesidor is kind of cool, but I think I forget what it is, but he has his own concerns.
he's an amazing prospect.
Uh,
He's just old.
yeah.
So, but maybe Dallas.
Well,
I mean, honestly, I think Mesidor is a better pick for you guys because you guys are in win now. Are you ready to with the offense you have, you're ready to win now. So you're fine taking a prospect if he's going to produce early if he is older. So I think Mesidor is actually the better pick there.
we've also seen a good amount of Hood. I like him.
Yeah, you already went corner
He's a
though,
good
so
corner. Good corner. Oh, was it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Forgot about that. If we
I would
don't
go.
go corner,
I think Mesidor is the pick here. Honestly,
yeah, I agree. Just saying though, if we
forgot
don't
about
go
Mesidor.
corner at 12, if we
Yeah,
don't go
yeah,
corner at 12, I like Hood at
yeah. Maybe like
20.
if there's a good edge on the board at 12, or maybe if you trade up for like seven to get Bain, yeah, I think that 20th pick is definitely corner.
Let's just see these two linebackers. Like one of these could definitely
I
get wasted.
definitely, I'm almost like I would bet you leave the first round with a Tennessee corner. We just don't know which one.
It has to be.
Like
I've
there's just no
seen
way.
one of these linebackers also at 20. Um, like this range is like the best range to be in because Terrell is a beast. I think Pond was really good. Like these linebackers would be like perfect. That's why like if we can trade both for somebody in this range and then like a second or something, like that would be
Yeah,
perfect if we don't trade up. But I do like here. How old is he? Were he like 26?
he's
Let's
probably not
see.
even that old. He's probably like 23 or 24, 25. He's 25.
You yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good with it.
that's
I
old
mean,
as dirt in draft years.
holy cow. Okay, Steelers. I don't think they go quarterback. I don't think they go for Simpson.
I
I
don't think they're
think
going to go quarterback at all in this draft, to be honest with you.
I think they either ride with Will Howard and wait for next year,
I think
or
Pittsburgh's content on whatever quarterback, if it's Howard or if it's Rodgers, and if it's Howard and he sucks, they'll draft a quarterback next year.
I'm gonna say maybe they take a stab on a quarterback late this
Yeah,
year.
yeah, like maybe a
Like
fourth or fifth rounder, but
yeah,
like
like
maybe
Aller just
Aller,
seems
yeah,
Aller
maybe,
seems like a dealer.
yeah, or like Beck. Look, there's some good names
Yeah.
quarterback wise in this draft that are down the board.
Taylon Green's definitely going to be a Raven in the fifth round. Like
Yeah,
athletic quarterback. that
It's like
plays the
Raven or
role of
like
Lamar.
who else? He's definitely going to like Baltimore or like
We go Diego Pavia here at 21.
oh yeah, everybody wants him to
Louis
go to
Aguilar.
everybody wants him to go to the Titans as an undrafted free agent so he
Louis
can
Aguilar. Tennessee
oh
legend.
the other one.
Jaime
Yavia.
Castellanos.
Oh,
His
the
Cinderella
parlay
run of the
the parlay ban list himself.
yeah.
I definitely. I mean, I could see him going wide out here. Probably that's what they. It's like
Yeah,
the wide outs were what's available on the board. So maybe like concept. They probably go. I
I
mean,
I
almost.
had I had Concepcion here because I mean they have DK and two
Yeah.
big body receivers
I
and
was gonna say yeah. Who's the smaller
it's
fast guy? That's definitely who they would go. Yeah,
5'11.
definitely him. Yeah,
This
definitely
is
him.
who I had
Cooper's more
here
of a big
in
body
mind.
guy. Uh,
Here's where I had McDonald over Woods. I think McDonald's a bit bigger. Probably
they
about
probably
the
go
same.
edge. I think if Folk's here, they go Folk. Honestly, Edge is the
Really?
more. You take Edge over D tackle every day of the week. You got Tier
They
Tart
have
to be fat and sit in the middle.
I forgot about he is kind of a biscuit. Um yeah, we get Folk here. Here, I think this is tackle for Eagles. If you
Yeah,
know. Like,
R really though?
well, I've seen tackle because
Why is Philly
like
taking tackle?
Lane
I mean, I
Johnson's on
understand.
the way out.
Yeah, we still got like 2 to 3 years left, and you're in win now mode. I just don't feel like you would take a
No,
tackle.
they don't have 2 to 3 years left. He's barely played in still has 2 to 3 years. But anyway,
He's
uh,
the first team All Pro
I th
the year before last.
I think it's tackle or edge.
Yeah, but if they're
I
for sure trading AJ, I think they go receiver. Like if they know they're
go
trading it,
receiver
if they're
here.
actually trading wide out, like if they know they're trading AJ, but they're actually waiting till June 1st, they have to go wide out.
I like Watson for me, but bigger games.
Yeah, I mean pick your
Maybe a bit
receiver,
better.
but I think they go
Yeah,
receiver. But I'm fine going tackle. I just think if they're trading AJ, I think they're gonna go.
you can go receiver here. Are you good with Austin over Lamar Cooper?
Yeah,
I know
it's
Cooper is a bit
fine.
higher. And then I think Cleveland's Locker if he's still here. There's been a lot of
Yeah,
stuff like if we trade with Cleveland at 6, they want to take him at 12 potentially, but probably don't have to. So I think they go Parker.
Chicago.
They probably go Peter Woods, I guess.
Yeah, definitely
They
Peter
just
Woods
they
here.
they need anything on the defense, really.
Buffalo goes best receiver available. I think they go more.
Cooper, yeah. I
Maybe
think
they
it's the
reach on
perfect
Zion
spot.
Young.
But I think that I was looking at Zion Young for him also. Uh,
A great
here,
spot for Max. He's a great player.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I was here for actually.
John Gruden was just talking about him. I mean, Cade
Oh,
McDonald, top of the board.
what I had at 27. This is where I had Cardinals trading in for Ty Simpson. This seemed like a kind of made sense. I mean, they said they would trade within division, so it's like,
Yeah,
uh,
but I think Buffalo or Miami makes more sense. Or Houston or Miami makes more sense.
I could definitely see Houston doing it.
They're going Cade McDonald here, or they're trading out. That's kind of my thought.
Might as well do this trade out here. If you're good with it.
Sure. So take out.
We have to. There's no way. I think Simpson will for sure be a first round pick though, because it when they can have that 5th year option or whatever. Right, 28, 34, and like
It'd be
104.
late. Be later than that. Probably like 183.
Really?
Yeah, I mean they're moving up 6 spots. It's not really.
Whatever it is. I'm sure they're not too however way it goes.
If we get all these trades right and we're off because it's like a third round pick instead of a fourth round pick, I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, Kansas City.
I think
They probably got
they
defense here. What
yeah,
they traded up for Bailey.
for
Probably still good.
Bailey.
I mean, they could go
Uh,
wide receiver, but I think all the wide receivers are off the board that like they would go with.
I think any wide receiver they're looking at 9 in the second round.
Yeah.
So I think
So
here's corner. They
they go
need a corner
line.
bad. This Colton
Oh
Hood would
yeah.
go here.
Yeah. So uh Miami, what do we go with? Lemon, wide receiver.
Yeah, so corner
Yeah.
guard, tackle, probably Blake Miller or Sissy maybe. New England needs a wide out, but we think they might trade. So edge or linebacker. I think like CJ Allen seems like a Vrabel pick.
Yeah. And then I had Zion Young to Seattle. Assuming they don't
Yeah,
trade out. But CB. Oh, where is it? What's yeah, full picture?
that right there
Before
is our full
this
results for our first round. Uh, we will maybe we'll You guys can tell us down below if you disagree, if your team did get enough love, or if you think we're just idiots and don't know what we're talking about, because we are. But this is our predictions for now. We'll see how close we are on Thursday. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.